get the party started here. Through the last corner we go, and on to the front stretch. Just a few more seconds and we will have the green flag for race 2 of the Black Flag Racing Prospect Series at Barcelona.
Green light, go, go, go.
And we are off, guys. Sky pressing
Holy
pressing
shit. Okay.
on. Oh man, pressing onto Gumball, giving him no chance to stay up there and take the lead. And we do have Lone Rider around Sky into second. Got King in fourth. Everyone clean so far. I don't see any concerns on track right now. Everyone playing very well with one another. Clean through there. Look at that. Beautiful, guys. Threw myself and back to the front. As we come through Berth Corner into I'll go through all the corner names later, guys. Gumball already with a 1.5 lead. Oh, I love that view. That's nice. I love how it's a little further out. Let's remember that one. Walking up to third, passing Sky. All right, it's starting to get dark. We're getting the warning to turn our lights on, or we will get a penalty. Let me go ahead and I don't even know how to turn my lights on with a keyboard, so that might stay up on the screen for the remainder. Let me potentially check something real quick, and maybe I can find the button to turn my lights on. If anybody knows what keyboard button is to turn the lights on, that'd be awesome, and then I don't have to have that on the screen. All right, I found the controls for it. Let's see. Rain lights. I see rain lights. I see flashing lights. I don't see actual lights anywhere. Ah, well, if anybody finds out, let me know. Actually, I wonder if my wheels on. How do I do it over there? Hold on one second. Let me get my button box on. All right, once again, button box does not disappoint. Shout out to one of our amazing sponsors. Great time to throw them up on the screen briefly. Fly Sim Control. Get all your button box needs fulfilled with Fly Sim Control. We will talk to them later. They are also the sponsor of our Skycam. Fly Sim Control Skycam. Let's go back to the front and see what's happening up there, guys. All right, we have Gumball already out here on an island the way he likes it. Followed by Lone Rider doing a great job in second. He was concerned he wasn't going to have electricity today, so I'm glad his power turned back on. And he's able to come here and be currently in a podium position. Sky in third. Took the position back from, looks like Gotking dropped a couple positions. Maybe had a little bit of a scare there that I didn't catch. Again, he is streaming if you wanted to check out what's going on his Twitch. Yeah, I know is in fourth. Gotking a couple seconds back right now to that position. Has Runks right behind him. Yep, smash the like button, as Gil's saying there. Rob Phil. Khalifa in. He says 10th, but I think it's just because he hasn't completed this lap yet. Definitely jumped a couple positions there into 8th. Tony 9th. And Pliskin in 10th. Up a little bit to our top car. We have a close one here between Sky and Lone Rider. Lone Rider sure has his mirror full of that front end of that Sky Tempesta McLaren. Just realized Sky is using the Sky Tempesta. That makes sense. A little early for me. I'm surprised no one called me out on that in the chat. Oh, and Sky taps him. Sky with double tap. Sky double taps on, but he does pull over and allow for Lone Rider to get spun back around, but they are having to wait. Hard track to get back on in that high-speed left-hander, and they are stuck at the moment, moving to almost the back of the pack because of the aggressive braking maneuver there by Sky.
You have 15 minutes left.
All right, so let's go back to the front and see where we're at. Gumball in the lead. Yeah, I know, in second. Gotking back up to third because of that spin. Runks in fourth, still pressuring Gotking. Rob Phil in fifth. That rounds out the top 5. And we have another close fight right here with Khalifa, Tony, and Pliskin. Good top 5 battle, or top 10 battle going on right now. We and looking at the map up in the left side here, we have a Gumball multiple turns ahead at this point. Almost to the point of being halfway, half lap ahead of every one near the back of the pack. Yeah,
Sorry.
you joined at the perfect time. Got to see the unfortunate connection there between Sky and Robville, or not Robville. Who was it? No, I'm drawing a blank already. Lone Rider. We do have some close action back here, though. We have Chef and Matrix. Two very iconic cars and very unique cars to this game that many people won't be caught dead driving. We have the Jag and the Bentley. We have Sky, who is already moving back up. Late break by Sky, but it worked. He took the inside line, and Matrix let him through. See if he moves up any further here. I'll keep an eye on the map if anything else happens. Lots of racing left, like you said. I mean, we still have, we're not even 10 minutes in yet. We already had some close battles. Oh, we do have Lone Rider right there on Matrix as well, trying to get that position back. Who is Dunk? Who are you calling Dunk, Gil? I don't know who Dunk is. If you let me know what his driver name is here, that'd be helpful. All right, 10-minute mark. Let's go through the field. See where we're at. Too far, man. Okay, we have Awesome Gumball in first place. Already 17 seconds up on Yeah I Know. Holding down second with Got King. approaching him quickly. Runk's falling back slightly from God King, but still maintaining that 4th position. There you go. Who asked that? Hunter. Yep. God King. Yep. In 3rd. Runk's 4th. Rob Phil in 5th. Closely being followed by Tony, Khalifa, and Snake Plissken. Lime holding down 9th position. Chef in 10th. Chef let Sky through, so Sky is in 10th. Pushing back up through the field. Chef probably made the smart move there. Got a little bit out of his way
Spicy
because
today. All right, cool.
didn't want to have any connection there, right? Chef in 11th. Matrix in 12th. Being still hounded by Lone Rider. Flash in 14th. Nickel in 15th. Scottish, the Scottish Dunk, as I'm hearing, is in 16th in the white and purple, I believe that is, McLaren, with Bullman hot on his heels, keeping with the pack. Quick look at my car. All right, we're back at it. Fortunately, we're probably not going to see much of Gumball today, just because he is alone and unafraid out there. It's blue? You think that's... Wait. Blue, you know, I guess, you know what it reminds me of? It's that kind of color that is on like the Civic SIs they used to do like in the 2000s, right? That iconic blue color, but a lot of people call it purple. But to me, I definitely call that purple. but I get what you're saying there. Gumball has taken off from the field. Gumball showing everyone what a lot of experience hours in this game can do for you. Back to the close action here. We have Tony right behind Rob Phil, MK Khalifa, and Snake Plissken. Runks, good to see him out here. I don't think he made last race, so I was concerned he wasn't going to be participating this season, but I'm glad he's here. And if anybody knows, Runks actually got into racing in a unique way. He used to be a DoorDash driver, and he was delivering a pizza one day and somehow got on to a local track circuit trying to cut across to deliver it before his time expired, and he got a bad review, so he's putting in some laps trying to get to the right house to deliver the pizza, and before he knew it, he was offered a 3-year contract to race for the Mustang this year. So good on him. Unique way to join the world of sim racing.
Not yet.
Good coffee this morning. Coffee brought to you by our
Can you do me a
Black
solid
Flag
and answer
Racing
my phone?
coffee mug. Oh, we have a car off. Who we got there? Number 117 is
Thank you.
Nickel. Nickel had an off. Nickel
Oh, you can
falling
pick that
back
too.
behind Scottish Bullman and Flash. Pizza 3 minutes or left. Yeah, he was putting in some hot laps. Got selected by the Proton Competition Mustang
I
team.
don't know. You could take it out of the thing. You could touch it.
So
No, I don't need it.
Nickel falling back into the clutches of Gumball, only 25 seconds ahead. I imagine in the next handful of laps, we will have Gumball having to deal with lap traffic, and that could spell disaster for him, honestly. I don't want to give him any commentator curse there, but it can be extremely difficult to get past lap traffic. He may have to time his pit to maximize his capability to stay with a current lead of 24.5 seconds on. Yeah, I know.
No, she's doing else she can.
Back here to Rob Phil with Tony right behind him.
Yeah, you can text us on my side if you need to. Because
Are you saying a 4:41.44? Was that his current lap time? Currently on the fastest lap. Doesn't it typically show a lap time up there? That's weird. I don't know what's going on with that. I thought the top one always showed a lap time, and then everybody else was below that. It's just showing the total time. Bizarre. But yeah, as we have Gumball coming around here to finish out another lap, let's see what his time is. It'll pop up by his name down here since it's not showing on the standings. Currently at a 1 minute 44.17, and he's right on the cusp of adding some hundredths to get a faster time. Oh man, man, that Mustang is so hard to drive. We'll do an onboard lap with him here once he comes around to the finish line. So we'll finish this lap with him, and we'll jump to somebody else to do a full lap around this great circuit here at Barcelona, Catalonia. Man, we definitely have a tight battle for the top 10. You know, first, second, third are fairly close. Fourth is a little bit of an island there as well, keeping away from the bottom 6, but they are close together down there. So we have some tight little battles that we're going to get to here in a moment as we finish out this lap in through that chicane that is the bane of my existence. I don't think I've ever done it properly. All right, as we cross the line, he is a little over half a second slower on that lap, so his previous there, the 1:44.1, is the hot lap for him today. All right, let's just jump kind of in the middle of this group here and get ready to do a full lap with the awesome corner names that I have found online. Hope they're correct. If they're not, I'm sure Webbo will let me know that I've said them wrong, because he always knows the right answers, especially with all the British tracks. But yeah, for those who don't know, there's a website called racingcircuits.info, and it has every track, all the different historical layouts, ones that use GP layouts, moto layouts, everything. So, all right, here we go. Down the front stretch, we are with Snake Plissken. Right, fastest corner on the track. Hard into braking here into Elf. Oh, and he's getting passed by Sky. Sky takes him at Elf as we go into the Renault corner. It is a long, sweeping right-hander. Hard to tell when to exactly get back on the throttle so you don't go too far wide. Down at the Repsol corner, another tighter, kind of odd-shaped corner where you should come out much faster if you can keep that speed up. Down into Seat, or Seat, I don't know what way that one's pronounced. That'll be our first left-hander. There's a small little kink right there, and we go into Verth. And then through into Kamsa, back into the right-handers. Another long straightaway here. Get maximum speed out of that corner. Left-hander at La Secha, let's say. That's what it's called. A little right-left in here into Blanc Sambado. Sky in the grass, getting loose, but he's holding it together through Eurocar down into the chicane. And in the final turn at New Holland. Everyone's saying a little to the left, and pit window has opened, so we will watch for pits coming up here as we move back through the field a little bit. Oh, and we have Lone Rider off. Lone Rider has spun. He is taking pits. It looks like maybe he spun trying to go into the pits there. Go up to our Fly Sim Control Skycam. Put up our QR code as we provide the Black Flag Racing pit pass pit cam. Watch this pit, see what's going on here as he's moving toward my beautiful McLaren. The 787 of Flash. Pulling away, seeing how much time to get. Oh, that'll do a little backup there. Let's see what he does. Fuel is required, but tires may be needed here. Turns the car off, very delayed in the pit. That's going to cost Lone Rider as this race goes on. Taking a lot of fuel, maybe? I didn't see his car go up on Jax's. Lone Rider parked it. We have another car in the pits. We have Awesome Gumball going ahead and taking his pit at this time. I think Lone Rider may have parked it. Maybe some mechanical issues going on for Lone Rider. Like I said earlier, power issues, power outage, but with him being able to make it to the pits, he may have just had some sort of problems maybe with his wheels or his pedals or, oh, nope, car is back down. So maybe he did take tires. That was an odd pit. I don't know if anybody didn't see. I didn't see like he ever went up on the jacks there. We do have Lone Rider coming out in 17th in the final position with the track laps taking around a minute 45. You can lose some serious time. And he has a stop and go. Must have had some speed entering the pits. Let's go back to Gawking in first place. We have, looks like Gumball coming out of the pits. We have, yeah, I know in the pits. We have someone else entering the pits. A lot of people pitting early, taking advantage of this. Maybe tires are being a big issue here today. Major factor. See if Khalifa takes only fuel or if he takes tires, he or she. Don't want to choose their gender. Let's call them a driver. Man, something's up with this today. I'm not seeing it. Usually I see the car go up on the jacks. It's not happening today. We'll jump into Khalifa's car here. Bizarre. Welcome to the world of sim racing with ACC. Yep, damage. Gillard, good call. Yeah, damage. It's just odd that I didn't see. Typically, I thought, there you go. Okay, in car, I saw the car go down. It's just being weird, I guess. Whatever. As we have Khalifa exiting the pits. And we have, looks like Lone Rider going through serving that 30-second stop and go just to get it out of the way. That's probably a smart move. We will go ahead and turn off the QR code. If anybody wants to donate to the league, appreciate it. Right now, if you donate to the league, we do have an upcoming amazing, amazing thing. Let me see if I can find where I left all that information. If you do donate to the league, we do have an upcoming one-year anniversary. If you donate to the league or donate to the charity race for this next weekend, you will get your name in the hat for drawings. We do have multiple giveaways. We'll use the Wheel of Destiny to make those decisions. And you don't have to actually be in the stream if you can't make it. I know some people are around the world at different times, but if you can make it and get a chance to see the stream, we will be giving out awards, essentially. Not awards, just gifts, I guess, to people. Free hugs, things like that. So yeah, if you want to, go ahead and donate to the league, and it'll be awesome. That is on May 4th, so get out there and help us out, and we would appreciate that. Donate to the charity is preferred, and then you can race in that race as well, the endurance race coming up, and we do have Lone Rider coming out with Matrix right in front, and then Work Nickel passes him along as Tony, or not Tony, it's Yeah, I Know. Bullman 13th. All right, let's jump to the front and see where everyone is. Gawking still in the lead. We have about 20 seconds back to Awesome Gumball. So let's see what he can do here in this pit. If he only takes fuel, which is Gawking special, I'd say. Virtual hug prize. Yeah, that's cheesy Wheel of Destiny AI that it created there, but all right, and we have Gumball coming back to retake the first position from Gawking. Expected to happen, right? I mean, he was so far ahead as it was. We knew he was going to take that position back. Pliskin in the pits. Gawking coming out. He did the short pit there just for fuel. Sky in the pits. Sky probably has a little damage to repair as well. Alright, so far the top three have not pitted, so we have Runks, Tony, and Rob Phil in the temporary top three. And then looks like, looking at everything here, we're going to have the top three as Awesome Gumball, Got King, and potentially Sky, or Yeah, I Know, depending on how long Sky is stuck in the pits. Scottish in 7th. Still needs to pit, along with Lime, who also needs to pit, who's right behind Got King in the what will be the overall second position. 20 seconds back to Gumball. It's closer than he was. Only fuel did help him there. Who do you know you're getting hugged by? I mean, I think we can give that to Max. Max does always need a job. So we can make Max the hugger from the admin team. I think that works. Or, you know, it could be a hug of their choice. They could pick anyone. You know, maybe they get to choose. Maybe we give away 2 virtual hugs and they have to hug each other. That makes it easy for everyone. Gumball up to 3rd overall. Bullman in the pits. Rob Phil in the pits. Got King coming through the final corner. Lime still not pitting. Scottish still not pitting. Just about halfway, and we are falling deep into night after 9 o'clock. Stands look beautiful with the lights. Still no pit, out of Matrix. Nickel not pitting. Has Lone Rider behind him, who has pitted. Snake Bliskin still not pitted. I thought he was in the pits. Did he go in and just do repairs and not take fuel? Did he not take fuel and not get? Because I could have swore I saw him in the pits. Wasn't Snake Bliskin in the pits? Somebody check and see. Giller and a Mankini covered in maple syrup. Yeah, Canadian into some weird kinky stuff, I guess. Remember, we got to keep it PG, guys. All right, I haven't dropped any F-bombs that I know of. So, doing my part here. Almost out of coffee, brought to you by Black Flag Gift Shop. We do have a website also, blackflagracing.org. Check it out. Has all of the current race results, has all the standings, has bios, has upcoming calendars for all the calendars for all the upcoming races, has all of our links for YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, and the online store. Kinky is not. No. PG-13 is fine. That's what you're talking about. You talked about being in a mankini covered in maple syrup. I believe that is worse than just saying kinky. Maybe I'm totally off here. Runk's in the pits. All right, let's get through all of these pits. We only have 10 minutes left of the pits, so pits are halfway done. And we have probably more than half the field is pitted. Yeah, about half the field, I'd say.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Thank you, race engineer, for letting everyone know we are at the halfway mark. Gumball passing lap traffic. People that just have not pitted yet. Let's get some close action. Let's find some close cars here. Well, right here we have Bullman and Flash. Flash has not pitted. Probably be a good call to pit right here because, I mean, if you're going to be stuck behind someone losing tenths, you might as well. Well pit to get that done and maybe get into some open air out there. If you pit now, you could fall probably between whoever 506 is and the leader potentially. Coolman going through that tight corner at La Acacia. LA, so La, and then CAIXA. Acacia? I don't know. Better watch myself or I will definitely make it not PG anymore if I keep trying to pronounce that incorrectly. Through that little kink there, chicane. And we have somebody spun in the pits. Who is that? Oh no. Scottish spun in the pits. Flash had to squeeze past him. We also have, oh no, in a connection there with Scottish and Matrix into the pits. Matrix received damage. Not his fault. Scottish pulled out right in front of him. That is an unfortunate Lemony Snicket's unfortunate circumstance there. Series of unfortunate events happening for Scottish. Losing multiple positions and then having a collision with Matrix, which I understand. I feel the need to pull out in front of the Jag at times as well. It does happen. "16 turns in this almost 3-mile track.
That's not good. Yeah.
Extremely difficult. All right, cars exiting the pits. Scottish, you know, I think I know the thing here. He has been a sim racer for a long time. Getting into this real-world racing, you can kind of think sometimes you can hit the pause button and go get a snack, and that doesn't work in real life. You also can't hit reset in real life, and this is what happens. You have collisions, so, you know, nobody get mad at Scottish. Sometimes, you know, trying to reset to the lobby doesn't work in real racing like we have here at Black Flag. So stupid. Oh, Ghost can hear that. I want Ghost to hear that. Gets him riled up. Gets him getting his game face on for today, Hellgrind. Okay, we have Gumball in first place. We have a drive-through for Snake Plissken. And he still didn't clear his pit. I don't know if Snake Plissken understands that he has to take fuel, or maybe he doesn't know how. So I think if somebody could get with him later, make sure he knows what needs to be done to clear that pit requirement. That's too bad. Sky also has not cleared his pit. Sky did not take fuel as well. I don't know. People should know this by now that have raced with us for a while. Like, Sky's been here a month. He understands you have to take fuel. That's too bad. Sky was in at one point on the podium. Now will be outside of the top 10 with a penalty if he does not clear that pit properly. Scottish exiting the pits, cleared his pit. Let's see if we can exit cleanly here. I don't know. Watch out, Matrix. He's coming down the road. I'm not sure where you are, but just be careful. Flash right behind him. Good move by Chef there, getting out of the leader's way. Not required here in Black Flag. You are allowed to hold your line, but what is the point by potentially sabotaging the leader's run here by potentially touching him? Gillard says he has some inside info. Scottish clipped the carrot curve and it spun him. Understandable. It's a weird pad entrance here, kind of reminiscent of what I remember at like a Nürburgring GP, where you go in there on a kind of, you're coming off of a turn down into that pit entrance area, and if you clip those curves, it will definitely spin you. Been there, done that before. Yeah, and I wish he had just waited another half a second and let Matrix through. Chef with Sky behind him, but Sky again, no pit cleared, so does not matter. I would not worry about it at all, which I doubt Chef will. Let's get back here to some closer fights.
Yeah, don't have too much fun.
See if we got anyone in position to battle right now. Yes, we have Tony and Flash. Flash with Tony right behind him, only a couple seconds back. Tony with a much faster lap than Flash, 3 seconds, so this could be a battle here. Let's stay with this for a little bit. Yep, Tony reeling him in, 10th by 10th. Again, I believe Flash does have a Twitch stream up. You can watch live in car with him, but for now we will go in car with Tony as we're going around here. There we go. Little live in car lap with Tony as he continues to put some pressure on Flash. Flash has responded though by gaining a couple tenths back. Yes, Flash is a fun racer to turn laps with. He's good. I raced with him on WRC as well. He's one of the members over there prominently in Short Bus Gang, one of our kind of sister leagues that we have had a relationship with for a while. So if anybody wants to do WRC, hit me up. I'll send you the link. You can join Short Bus Gang and have some fun over there as well. Close there. God King coming up behind Tony as well. So I expect him to catch him here in a couple laps to stay in second place. Little twitch out of Flash there. Let's go back to God King. Just in the middle of that turn. Bright lights of that Ferrari here, Black Flag after dark, almost 9:30 at night in Spain. Let's see if we can find another battle on this track today. Yeah, I know in between the two, we do have Lone Rider coming up on Matrix. Did we figure out if everyone has pitted? Because we are about to hit the end of it here. We do have Sky that had not cleared his pit, and Snake Plissken, who is in the pits once again. Has he parked it, or has he finally figured out how to complete his pit stop? Tony passed Flash. Did I literally just go away and it happened? No freaking way, dude. Don't. What happened? What happened? I literally moved away and it happened. Flash must have had a bit of an incident there, because Tony now has pushed way past him. Yeah, Flash had a 3 second, almost 3 seconds off on that lap. All right, well, I missed one of the overtakes. Damn, that sucks. Matrix, Yeah, I Know, and Lone Rider. So I expect Yeah, I Know to pressure Matrix, and maybe Lone Rider can slip through with him. This is going to be one of those dangerous times where, Yeah, I Know, obviously it is being aided by the blue flag being shown to Matrix, but Matrix is also fighting for position. We also have Plissken coming out of the pits at the same time. Plissken did clear his pit. Thank goodness. Good job, man. I think you figured it out that it was fuel required. Plissken now in front of Matrix. Is he going to pull off to the side and let him through, or is it going to be a fight? All right, we do have Yeah, I Know, and Matrix. Oh no, and we have Matrix spun. I didn't see contact. Anybody see contact there?
I had the slow car middle, slow car bottom, faster middle.
Plissken now in between Lone Rider and...
That was top of a very weird sound.
Yeah, I Know. But also laps down. Lone Rider slowing up, so he must have maybe had contact with Matrix. Good move on him for doing that. Runks also moves by. Runks in fourth. Great showing for Runks. Let's find some Runks. Let's get a little Runks time in here. Runks with the white, teal, and pink wheels. 3 wide. Yes, he got rear-ended. Yeah. But, hey, difficult situation. I'm glad did not affect those running in the lead. Yeah, Matrix, that Jag just has a target on its back today. Or maybe it's conspiracy. Maybe Lone Rider and Plissken are close friends. Or what was it? Scottish are close friends, and they're teaming up on you, ganging up on you there. I don't know. All right, we've got some other battles going on in the back. Let's make sure it's for position. Unfortunately, Sky, you didn't get your pit in, so you're going to have a serious penalty there, bud. All right, Nickel with Scottish right behind him.
Oh, so did I. Don't worry. I fucked that up. God,
all right, we got 9th and 10th here with Lime and Tony. Lets him. Oh no! I thought he was letting him through the way he was wide there, but he definitely closed in, forcing Tony to take kind of a tighter line through there, but he has made it through successfully. Flash about 8 seconds back to Lime. Mustang with Mustang here. Lone Rider, who is quick, but unfortunately had a little incident, has fallen back. But he was up there in a podium position. Yep, Sky is going to drop like a rock. You were right, Gillard. Hey, it's how you learn, man. I did the same thing. No big deal. It's only real life. All right, and we have Gumball approaching Sky. little rear view action here. Or actually, Gumball's approaching Bullman, sorry. Why I said Sky, I know where Sky is on the track. Yeah, Sky ended Lone, yep. Yep. That's what happened to Lone Rider. Made him fall back, lost that position. And hasn't really recovered since then. Bullman's still pushing. Up in 14th, I believe 15th is Nickel. All right, he has allowed the leader through. Good on him. Beautiful livery. Oh, one of the best in the business there. All right, we got MK Khalifa. Again, closing in on Sky. Not really for an overall position. Oh, and Khalifa wide over those little speed bumps, which, oh man, lucky there because those can really send you flying. Those there and the ones at the top en rouge at Spa, deadly little speed bumps you go over. Chef slowly closing on Khalifa, I believe. Track not really suited today for the Bentley, it seems. Tony on an island here, a turn or two away from Chef. Yeah, great showing from Chef. He always has a good race, always in the top 10, often in the top 5, so I don't think he'll be as pleased with this finish, but he's doing great, and we still have over 13 minutes left in this race. All right, here we have Scottish right behind Lime. Love how Lime spells lemon lime, or lime lemon, but it's really hard. It's unique, I would say. It's really hard to understand what it is until you really grasp it. But we have Lime 5 seconds behind Tony, so I don't know if he's going to catch him anytime soon. Work Nickel in the dark colored BMW. Oh, a little wide, but keeps it clean. Right back on track. Chef is going to get that spot from Sky, you're right. So Chef will be up a little further than it looks at the moment. We do have God King approaching this group of cars. Hopefully there won't be any sort of... whoa, we had a car go off in the back, I believe, right? Oh, yes, it is Nickel. Nickel spun just as I went away. Fortunate for Nickel. Oh, and with the double spin, gotta be frustrating for him. Yep. Oh, good, bud. I'm glad you're here today. I know things have been a little difficult lately. Hope everything's going well with you and your fam. Yeah, I know. In third. Snake 17th. Those repeated hits cost him. Snake way deep into that corner, over those bumps, kept it clean. Must have a softer setup built in because he did not get phased at all by those little speed bumps there. Oh, and Runks got a little loose. Tires might be going for Runks. It's that time of the race with a little over 11 minutes left that things start to fall apart if you don't keep it clean. Rob Phil, haven't talked about him much today either. Rob Phil, top 5. Love the two-sided paint job there. Yeah, Rob Phil, currently working as a side hustle as a barista. He likes a quad shot over ice with even more espresso. That caffeine spike really gets him into this. Started doing that in karting years ago and won a 24-hour endurance by 45 minutes because he was so hyped all night long. It does require like a calming lo-fi playlist to keep that heart rate from spiking. Everybody is nice and spaced out right now. Let's find the leader. Let's see a little awesome gumball action coming through the start-finish line with another 144.5. Hasn't had the ability to get a new fastest lap, but is still extremely consistent, using all of the track entering turn 1 to get through those S's into Renault. Knows exactly when to get on the power to get maximum speed without going too wide on exit. Perfect. Takes it wide under the bridge. The Civilian Walkway bridge there into Repsol Corner. He's approaching a group of cars here too with Runks, Lone Rider, and Rob Phil. Hello, hello, Christopher. Brand new to Discord, fairly new to ACC. Well, this is the perfect place to be, man. Jump in the Prospect Series next weekend. Sign up, get in there, do some laps if you're ready for that. If you still need to just, you don't feel comfortable yet, jump into what it will be tonight. We have Saturday night lessons that we provide and you know, ask questions. Some of the faster drivers will help. Whoa, and Runks with another big slide there. Let him through. Yeah, good job, Runks. It's not for position. Let it happen. And Runks fighting for it. Doesn't want to give it up. That's the gamemanship and the racer inside of Runks. But yeah, Christopher, if you want to get in here, give it a try. Gillard says, I had a gumball on his tail once. Yeah, it's not a fun feeling. No, when they're right behind you, he's so quick. He'll close on you so quickly. Yeah, Saturday Night Lessons will be this evening. Check out all of our events on the Discord. If you're new to Discord, up at the top where you see, like on your phone, where there's like the search bar, just beside that there's like one of those kind of calendar type icons. And all of the events are listed there. Gil's saying there will be no lessons tonight, so I will make sure that that is not happening. Let me go ahead and turn that event off. Cancel this event. Yep, all right. Did not make that event, so yep, got to make sure we cancel them if they're not going to happen. So no practice tonight, no lessons tonight, but we do have practice servers up all the time. I think they're rotating every other week now. But yeah, people are always very helpful here, Christopher. So if there's something going on, if you have some questions, we will definitely give you some help. And there's tons of YouTube videos on different things. Usually anything from me is what not to do. All right, we got Gumball coming through some traffic now. Right in front of him, he has Lone Rider and Runks, who have been battling. So let me pull them up. There we go. Runks back out in front of Lone Rider by a second, but they have been back and forth. Runks' tires are definitely fading at this point. You'll be on Misano the rest of this week, practicing for the one make, I imagine. Yeah. We do have multiple series available. We have a GT4 series, a one make series, a Cup series. We have the Prospect series. We have the Premier series, which is already filled. We have an Endurance series. This upcoming weekend, we have a way to let him through there. Good job. We have a charity race. So if you want to get in there and do some charity racing, we have a fun event planned You know, a donation I think is $10 to race, but a lot of people have donated extra, like myself, that can't be there to race anyway. So there's some spots available. If you're interested in that, get in the endurance chat and ask questions. I believe it's 6 hours at Silverstone. Yes, that is correct. All right, let's see where we're at right now. We do have Gumball in first place, Got King in second, followed by Yeah I Know, Runks Robville in fifth, Sky in sixth, but will be pushed down because he did not complete the required pit. MK Khalifa in seventh, Chef, Tony, and Flash round out the top 10. 11th we have Lime, Lone Rider in 12th, followed by Matrix, Bullman, Scottish, Nickel, and Pliskin. Along with Sky, I've been driving this McLaren lately, and man, it is good to drive, but I don't like the sound of it. It just doesn't. A turbo V6 is just not the way to go. Ugh. I mean, it is the way to go. Almost every GT car now has a turbo V6. Jumping through, look at the lights inside Bullman. How does he turn that on? Bullman, you're going to have to tell me how you turn that on, because these other McLarens do not have that light on. Interesting. Chef's got it on with the wheel on the wrong side of the car. There's Tony putting in some laps. God King. Flash. Let's figure out our livery of the day, guys. What are we thinking here? Yeah, so Chris, I see you're asking how to join our races. So we have our servers up. If you know how to go to the multiplayer and search Black Flag, we have multiple servers up at once. All the practice servers, the passwords are all listed under our weekly calendar, and you can join at any time. They're open 24/7. Even if you're not in the series, officially you're allowed to go there and practice whenever you want. All right, any close racing going on right now. 4 positions. Really see much. Sorry I keep going to my car. It's just the way everyone is crossing that finish line. Let's get past my car and go over here. Sky, Matrix. Matrix, I'm liking how that looks at night. Those kind of Joker colors on there. I wonder if he did Joker colors on purpose or not. Khalifa, similar livery design to Got King, but different colors. Chef's is interesting tonight with the way that chrome paint and the black kind of look there. Bullman, classic style livery. Tony, black, white, and orange is very nice as well. This is the one I think I'm really liking, Got King, with that black, red, and the stripe down the middle, representing Black Flag well. Scottish, I'm sure Gillard would choose this one as his favorite livery because he helped him design it. Flash with the red, white, blue. Yeah, I know, with that kind of chromed out construction worker caution yellow. Pliskin, similar. Runks, white, baby blue, and pink. I believe he has a pink visor.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now.
Really
Give me time,
nice
Ken.
there. I dig it. All right, let's go through and get ready for the finish line here. Yeah, it's my car. It always happens. Let's go to the leader. Gumball, my man. Great showing today. Way to drop into this league and shake it up. Or drop into this series and shake it up. You've been in this Black Flag League for a long time. All right, as we're finishing up this race, folks, remember to jump onto Webo's stream coming up here in an hour to watch the Premier Series. Our top tier of racing here. We have four different teams consisting of 6 cars. It's 2 admin teams versus 2 mod teams, and it's been some great racing already. And in Barcelona, this is such a difficult track. I mean, I expect to see some flat-out performances today. Lots of great passing opportunities here. Tons of different lines. It's a track I love to hate, mainly because of this chicane that's required right here. All right, we have Gumball preparing to cross the finish line. Amazing job by Gumball to finish in first. Great job, my man.
The leader has finished the race.
Great job, Gumball. We have Yaino in third, coming across the finish line along with Snake Bliskin. Runks in fourth. That's going to put Gawking in second. Lone Rider crossing in 11th. Lime in 12th, right behind him. Rob Phil in 5th. Another great, crazy paint job there. Nickel in 16th. Just a rough one there for Nickel today. Sky currently in 6th, but will receive a penalty for not completing the proper pit. Matrix 13th. Sky, look at that, minute and a half, or 130 seconds, I guess it is, yeah. Matrix crossing the finish line in 13th. Mia Khalifa